whole. The government knew about the extraterrestrials. They met them and sealed the information. The truth is not there anymore. The truth is here. They don't make mistakes. They created hybrids, half human, half extraterrestrial. Trust no one. Open your mind.
I'm approaching 72 years of age. And those who know me, and you know me, I haven't made a lot of money in this business. What I do make, I put right back into getting more information on UFOs and trying to get it out to the people. And, you know, you catch a lot of flack because people don't like some of the things you're saying. And if it doesn't go with their agenda, then you're a fraud, you're a fake, you're this, you're that. But you know what? I stand behind everything I've said to date, as long as people don't put words in my mouth when they're quoting me. But everything that I've said to date, I stand behind, and I haven't wavered.
Have you heard something about Galactic Federation? For first time that was seen in the Star Trek 1963, but lately these days many people talking about Galactic Federation. Do you know something about this?
I'll tell you right now, and I mean, I keep an open mind about it because there's a lot of things that came out and some material I got that, you know, it's questionable how it came in play. But the Galactic Federation, hello Star Trek and all you people there, but the Council of Five,
yeah,
I think there may be some validity to that. And the reason for that is that we have to have, you know, when I say, okay, we don't have hostile aliens, or we don't have civilizations, but we do have rogue elements. I mean, go ahead, watch The Untouchables on Sunday morning, and you know you'll see these people were criminal elements. They didn't care about killing or anything like that. And the situation is, unfortunately, our visitors have alien entities that are rogue, and the bad thing about it, they have access to this technology. If we had a rogue element that united, you know what, we're going to go take over the planet Earth. And they tried it. There was nothing really we could do to alter or counteract the threat that'd be against us. However, our visitors would very quietly, very subtly come to our aid, eliminate the threat, and as quickly as they showed up on scene, they would go ahead.
If the extraterrestrials choosing people to work with them in the earth.
Okay, our visitors, and this I think happens every year, but we catch it every so often. And 1989, while I was there in Germany, we caught it going on there. In Russia, there was us, the French, the Germans, and the Russians. There was us, the British, and the Russians, and I believe possibly the French, that went ahead to try to monitor the situation, identify the children that they were selecting to follow throughout the rest of their lives, to learn about our cultural differences and our societies as a whole.
So if they're choosing people, they're choosing when they was a kids.
Oh yes.
And they follow them entire life.
That's what happened to me. And really what I need to do, and I'm wanting to do it before I die, is, and I got 2 electronic recorders to go from the time I was completely normal. I didn't believe in any of this. I didn't believe in no supernatural things whatsoever. Then very suddenly I got to a point where I believed that there was supernatural things that was occurring. I got to believe where now I know ghosts exist. Then I started to see people no one else could see. And I knew that there was a problem with that. But they were explaining it to me, only you're supposed to see us. And I'm thinking, this don't sound right. But over a course of time, I realized that the little children that were playing with me at the time, helped me with my homework, they weren't really little children. And of course that happened when I tried to save that little bird's life and I killed it. And Corona showed up, the way he really looked, it scared the daylights out of him.
Yeah.
And from there we had to go ahead and we had to rekindle our relationship and work on it to where I got to more accepting it. So that takes place. I mean, there are literally thousands of people out there that have gone through this from the time they were children up to their adults. And literally others now back in the old time, and now we call it, it's nothing more than old wives' tales. No, back in the old time, the visitors walked among us, talked to us, exchanged ideas with us.
When you mean, sorry to interrupt you, what do you mean in the old times?
I'm talking about like ancient Rome, the ancient Babylonians, the Greeks, and you have all these fables that talk about the sky people. And they wasn't going to give us too much because, we were still very interested in the ways of war and to kill the maximum number of people in a war. And they were not about that. That's not what they wanted.